Hello, brothers and sisters in the Lord. I hope that you are doing good, and I hope that the Lord is blessing you richly and abundantly, and that you are being able to see His love and His goodness and His care, His faithfulness, His presence, that you are being able to experience who He is and that He is just being with you day to day, and that you are being able to see that you are being able to see how wonderful and loving and patient and kind and good and marvelous He is. How God is just so beautiful and awesome and great and compassionate and merciful, and how He allows us to fall into our mistakes and into our prideful ways, but how also He allows us to see the truth, and He lifts us up. And I'm I'm not preparing anything today. I really don't have anything prepared. Just wanting the Lord to speak through me and to show me what He wants me to tell you, and how He wants me to encourage you. Um, I know that personally I've been experiencing some difficulties in my walk and some eye opening in certain things, and just things that I thought I was right, or things that I had learned for so many years, and suddenly the Lord tells me, it's not that way. You have to unlearn in order to learn. And I'm walking with the Lord alone pretty much right now. I am walking with Him, just Him and I. I don't really follow people right now, or preachers, or anyone for that matter, just Him. He has been telling me that He wants me to sit with Him at His bosom, and just to rely on Him, and that He will share with me His mysteries and His treasures and the beauty of His gospel. And that's where I'm at right now. It's been quite a journey. It's been a beautiful journey, if you ask me. Difficult in some areas, but beautiful in many, many others. And how the Lord has also surrounded me with exact people um, to help me see the truth, and to help me stay in the truth. Especially nowadays, it's so easy to just go for false prophets and false teachers, and to go after things that we believe they may be true, but they're not. And the end of them, it's just death and not life. So the Lord has been making sure that I am in the right path, and that I am with the right people asking, and also other people that come and ask me. And that has helped me to grow in my faith, and to research, and to see the things that I thought once I was, I don't know, like fine. That at some point I was like, yeah, I have the truth. I am in the truth. And now to, I don't trust myself at all. I don't, I don't trust myself. I just go to the Lord, and I ask constantly, and I pray, and I seek Him, um, and I'm just, you know, available for whenever He wants to teach me something. Sometimes I am not. Um, Sometimes the Lord allows me to go during days for the same topic, and I don't demand something that I see, and I even see it in my life before. I would demand God many things. I would come to God in order to see what He wanted to give me, to see what He could give me, rather than just being available to whatever He wanted to do, or if He wanted to give me something, that He's not bound to do that. He's just God, and He is, He can do whatever He wants. But sometimes as people, we have a lot of issues with that mentality, with that kind of thinking, because we don't know God, and because we don't trust Him, because we don't trust that He is good and loving and perfect, and that His ways are always the best. And to come to that point of letting go and letting God, it's not easy. Definitely, it's not easy. But the way that He has brought me to where I am now, I would not change it for anything. Um, and and I've come to that point where I'm like, I don't have the truth. I don't own the truth. I follow who has the truth. I follow Him who died for me. I followed Him who gave His life for me, who died and was buried and resurrected, and who is now at the right hand of God, right at the right hand of the Father. And I follow who has the truth. I follow the one that holds, is the truth. And that has reassured me so much in my walk, and so much in who I am, because God has been so faithful and so good that when I surrender whatever I'm struggling with, whatever I have, and I surrender to Him and I trust Him, then He can work. Then He is the one that can work, and that He's the one that can do what He has to do in my life. And something that I've encountered in this time, like from a year till now, is that it's easier to talk to non-believers than to believers about the faith. It's easier to talk to people that don't really know much about God and they're desperate to know about God, rather than the all knowledge and theologians of the churches. And we are very blind and very deaf. And it is sometimes very frustrating for me, because I see so many people that are falling short and that are getting lost in their so-called gospel, and they're not really following the truth, and they're not living the truth. And my heart aches for them a lot. My heart aches for the ones that I love, and the people that think that they have the truth and they don't, and maybe they will end up in hell. So it has it has been that bumpy road where one wants to talk to other Christians about their faith and about what God has been doing in my life, and what others have experienced with the Lord, and how we've come out of the deception, and how God has had mercy on our lives, and they think that they're okay, and they just go with that preppy look and that proud affirmation, yeah, I know. And in reality, we don't know. We don't know. We don't know anything. We are but mere dust. And the people that are not believers sometimes are more receptive, and sometimes are more caring about God's truth. Like, they want to know, they are in need, they're in desperation. and they're willing to listen. And something that I've come to the Lord, and with tears in my eyes, and I say, God, who do you want me to speak to? Who do you want me to go to? I know I am not the one that is going to open their eyes. I'm not the one who's going to reveal to them anything. But I am willing, God. I am willing to go wherever you want me to go, to whomever you want me to go to. And I don't want to settle, neither stay quiet. I don't. And the Lord, something that has been showing me is like, I'm glad. I'm really glad that you are willing, but I want you to first learn. And I want you to keep sitting with me. I am preparing you. I am preparing you for what is coming. I'm preparing you for what I will need you for. But I need you to keep sitting with me, and I need you to keep listening to me, and to keep praying, seek, knock, ask, and be willing to receive whatever it's in the way. And when the time comes, then you will be able to share what I want you to learn. And yeah, I I, I I've been learning that the real walk of the believer is quite a lonely one. Not everybody wants to be walking in the truth. Not everybody wants to be walking in the right path, where it means that you put everything and anything aside, where the world is not your home, where you understand that this world has nothing to offer, and where the desires of this world are going to be gone. They're ephemeral. And to be able to simply depend on the Lord, and to say, I am willing to walk alone. And I'm alone, but I'm not. I am alone in many areas, but at the same time, I'm not. And the Lord makes sure that that I know that He's present day to day, minute by minute. Um, and just today, I'm giving you my example of today. I woke up, I prayed in the morning, and then I went to walk my dog. And then while walking my dog, I I felt like it was gonna be a lunch with the Lord, and so I bought some ingredients. I'm gonna be doing some crepes later on, and I'm gonna be having lunch with God, with Jesus, and I got quite excited actually. And the Lord, He makes sure that I just delight in Him, and that He shows me why it's so important to delight in Him, and to seek for Him, and to be with Him. That I don't seek for anything else but Him alone. And at some point in my life, I had a lot of knowledge. I did. But I barely had God. I really didn't have God. And I had a lot of knowledge, and I had a lot of pride. But I I really didn't have God, and I wasn't walking in a correct path, in the right way, until God showed me how much I was lacking. And now I feel like I don't have enough knowledge, but I have Him. Everything that I once learned, everything that I could have once grasped and say, this is mine, and this is the truth that I have, and God took it aside. It was like, that's garbage. Just put it away. It's not worth it. That's garbage. Not everything was bad. I'm not saying that. But a lot of the things that I was following, it was wrong and based on a lie. And the Lord said, if you want to really learn, you have to unlearn. Just put it everything aside. I will show you. I will show you. So I want to encourage you that if you are in this lonely walk as well, kind of lonely sometimes and in desperation and sometimes wanting to scream and to share the truth to others, everything that the Lord is doing in your life and how he's transforming you, just wait in him. Wait in him, because this is not your gospel. This is not your truth. This is not, this is not even your walk. This is his. And it's him who is taking us until the end. And it's him who is reassuring us in him. And we just come and open up our hearts to God and pray and read his word. And he will do. He will. He is that good and perfect and powerful and committed to do what he started, and he will finish it. That's the promise that we have in scripture. So I don't know how your day is going on today, but mine is going a little gray. It's very gray out there. But in here it's not. I hope that you are enjoying God's presence and that he is your peace and your joy and your strength and your delight, and that you are experiencing what it means, the fruit of the Spirit, where the treasure, the real treasure of the gospel is spiritual, not outwardly. It's inwardly, where Christ is. So be blessed, and yeah, that's pretty much for today. Be blessed. Bye bye.